Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Digging in, Starling Marte, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Starling Marte.
This is our house.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the Heat.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Let's go, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 0-2. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Chris Sale gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the drop.
Right fielder.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
Next up for New York, Peter Alfonso. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-0. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Franz Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Franz Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Going wide.
The windup and the 0-1. back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he can turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
In is Jorge Soler. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Feeling good about this one.
First offering on its way. There's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll come in hitting .335 on the year. 11 home runs and 32 driven in. Right back at him and off his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Ketel Marte. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Flying toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So stepping in, Ari Perez. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Marte stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on, New York.
This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading up for the net, catcher, Wilson.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 13 base hits in 52 tries. He's taken him deep once. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's Matt Carpenter as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers and 29 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sale sets. Here it is on 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Chris Sale. 9-1-2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, Starling Marte. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Alfonso moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carpenter is there. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Noah Syndergaard. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Noah Syndergaard.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. Taylor's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sale's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. In now, Franz Reyes. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Come on, Mets.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Soler at second with 2 down. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Peter Alfonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Throw into second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Cooper is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside. Two balls and no strikes. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Ari Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Up next for Miami, Chris Sale. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Conforto moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Pinto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Not even close to the strike zone.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Carpenter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sales sets. First pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Javier Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Javier Garcia.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Rosario's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Chapman will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Swing. Come on, New York.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired, 2 down now.
right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franz Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 2-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Marte retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Peter Alfonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte gloves it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. Hits this one hard the other way. Chapman's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Alex Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Alex Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. He doubled his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. Bullet back up the middle. Conforto is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Chopped weakly to the right, but it's foul, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Chapman has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Brandon Nimmo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 13 home runs, and the RBI counted 35. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Two out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third.
Chapman has it cleanly.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Oliver Perez.
Riding in once again, Ari Perez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Rosario will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Marlins, pitcher, Chris Bailey.
Tim Hodge will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Tim Hodge.
Bouncer up the middle. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it. Miguel Delgaizo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Into the box, Peter Alfonso. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. So digging in now, Chris Taylor will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman,
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Now here's the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
the right fielder number 32, Franz Reyes.
Ready for another shot now. Franz Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carpenter has it. Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Trey Guerrero is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Trey Guerrero.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Wilson Ramos.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Hit in the air out to left field. Soler is there. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 out, nobody on. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Missed with a slider. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Evan Longoria goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Marte has it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Marlins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale earns his 8th victory of the season. Trey Guerrero wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error, they left 2 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.